Hi, it's Mel's Red Songbird, the Michelle Birdsong in New York City. You're looking at my grandchildren. That's Jandara Randinger. She was Rosie the Riveter, poster child. She was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, a projection of the Saint Baba Jamal Singh. And she was Dot, that's Dot, and Jandara. She was a Jandara, part of that rap team I created. That's Charles Hall, who was our cat Dot at the time, a remarkable cat indeed. This is Jandara's brother, Seth Ranzinger, our friend Fallon. She was Tonto, the Lone Ranger's partner. This is Ostara Gloria, their sister. She was Saint Kabir. Sally Kendricks, Chief Sitting Bull, Hiawatha, and she was Eve's my great grandmother, and this life she has been reborn as my granddaughter. Seth, I forgot to say, was Mr. Rogers, Alexander Graham Bell, and Shiv Dayal Singh Ji. He founded the Dara. Lou Ranzinger, the baby. No, she's the baby. He's the youngest boy, Lou Ranzinger. He was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and he was the poet Saint Mirabai. Okay, so this is the book Sneezy. It's hard to see it because it's kind of dark. That's a children's book written by myself and Robin Birdsong, my daughter. This is a video, two girls on YouTube, Michelle Birdsong channel, raving about the book, Sneezy. This is a photo from the video, Sneezy, which is on Michelle Birdsong YouTube channel. It's supposed to be the best family video on YouTube. Okay, so let me begin. The meaning versus Expediency Part 2. You give, you receive. That's the law. At Talk and Share. Trevor Drew told me that. Jordan B. Peterson says the philosophical study of morality, of right and wrong, is ethics. Energy, break down this word, decode it. Energy, Einstein, Evangeline. These eyes see source, sun. These eyes see source, sun. Then the sun decoded. Superior, your, niche. Okay? So this is a, Einstein and Evangeline will have a superior niche, because she is a daughter of, and he is in her body. So Einstein and Evangeline are the body embodiment of the daughter of the sun, the highest authority. So naturally her niche would be superior to the ordinary person, because for the father, the son, is not ordinary. He's the highest authority, like I said. Okay. Even older and deeper than ethics, however, says Peterson, is religion. Even. Even. Energy, vented, even decoded. Energy, vented, venting. Okay, she's venting. The viewpoints, methods, and practices of science hadn't been formulated. This is what Jordan B. Peterson is saying. When the Bible was written, religion is instead about proper behavior. It's what Plato, Eve's husband Mark Stein is Plato, called the good. Good. I talk and share. Plato decoded. Present will at order. Yes. His will was orderly. A religious person may be striving to be a good person. Good may mean being obedient. Good, odd, I ma am good and odd. Me angel, A-N angel. Being, being, me angel being, me being angel. B Einstein, decoding being. B Einstein, good people. Order, this is good, G-O-O-D, people. Order, B, energy, divine, Einstein, enter. Divine, Einstein, enter. Okay, so it's just saying that Einstein's energy is divine. The divine energy enters Einstein, who is also Evangeline, the angel line. Eve to Gurinder Singh. Adam doesn't just want me because I'm the daughter of the Supreme Being. Gurinder Singh, no, my dear. Adam loved you in the garden before he knew of your all-knowing, all-powerful Father. My dear ear, DEA, rear, Drug Enforcement Agency. That is the counterpart to the ocean of bliss. They try to catch people, or so they're supposed to try to catch people who use drugs inappropriately, illegally. The drug state is the same as the ocean of bliss state in heaven. So Gurinder Singh goes on to say about Adam, he loves you because he knows you. He knows you are inherently good. He knows your natural tendency is to love unconditionally. After billions of years, thousands of love interests, he now believes you are one of a kind, sings Michael Bublé, who is Adam. Ain't no way he could have made two, sings Barry White, a projection of Gurinder Singh. Adam wants you because you are the real thing, the Mona Lisa, sings Nat King Cole, and Marilyn Monroe, who represented the availability of the basis of life if you grew to be powerful. Hell, heaven energy, wills. Stevie Wonder's eyes rise to heaven's side. Heaven Eve Avenue, sweeter, safer side. She identified energy, let go of unwarranted excessive pride, and exhibited humility, sincerity. You reap love for eternity, extraterrestrial. Earn the rulership, Nietzsche. IT, I supply. Information, technology. That is the Einstein Evangeline in me set free. Okay, that's self-explanatory. That doesn't need to be explained. Blind. Decoded. B will I end. Yeah, the eyesight ends when you're blind. I equals Eve, blind to crime, grime, dying, denying, spying, lying. Psychologist decoded. Present sin, I see, her order, will order, just, I see tyrant. Okay. Where did the corruption originate? Adam. Michael Bublé sings, it's not your fault. It's no one's fault. In another song he says, it's all good. Charan Singh Ji, Jesus Christ, 1st and 20th century I, says, there's an excuse for everything. So after talk and share sessions, Nature's Secrets, extraterrestrial service, as after talk and share sessions, as many as it takes, all hard feelings have gone away. Forgive everybody. You would have done what they did had you lived the lives they lived. Give all a pass and start, Saint Art, to live happily, healthy, wealthy, and lovingly for peaceful eternity. Sounds good to me. I'm grateful parents are once again seen as discerning and receiving credit for their role as benevolent and necessary agents of discipline, order, and conventionality. Parents dwell uncomfortably and self-consciously. I think this is Jordan Peterson talking. And self-consciously in the shadow of the all-too-powerful shadow of the adolescent ethos. Ethos decoded. Evil those evil. E.T. Hospitality of the 1960s, a decade whose excesses led to a general rose hole denigration of adulthood, whose excesses, the 60s excesses, led to a general denigration of adulthood as unthinking disbelief in the existence and unthinking disbelief in the existence of competent power. Okay, over here we have man, humans, do not think, said Dr. Albert Schweitzer, who was Eve, on the question, what's the matter with the world? Okay, the question, what's the matter with the world, Dr. Schweitzer said, man, humans do not think. That's what's the matter with the world, you see. Okay, competent power and the inability to distinguish between the chaos. Decode chaos. Chaos of immaturity and responsible freedom. Okay, now we can decode chaos. Church angel ordered saints talk and share service. Okay, and then service decoded. See, she, energy, her advice. She, energy, her advice. Okay, her energy is spent advising. That's kind of what I'm doing now. I mild read Michelle at you, her information. At you, her IT information transferred by I feel her energy enter. Okay, I'm transferring information. from my brain to yours. Do mirror, talk and share, and guided meditation. Yeah, that's good advice. If you do talk and share and guided meditation, your head will be clear. I am grateful talk and share is being practiced by parents to children, husbands and wives to each other, teachers to students, friends to friends. Many practitioners are boomer ladies and priests, and counselors, supervisors, managers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, aunts with empathy. These are the people who are practicing talk and share. Thus, talk and share, what's that? Immaturity, responsible freedom. Thus, has increased parental sensitivity to the short-term emotional suffering of their children, while heightening their fear of damaging their children to a painful and counterproductive degree. Better this than the reverse. Reverse decoded. Her Eve energy, her Radhasami, rose from the dead energy. Yeah, that's right. Eve's energy, right, Lord of the Soul, rose from dead energy. Okay, that's good. You might argue. Better than the reverse, you might argue. But there are catastrophes lurking at the extremes. You understand what's going on? Jordan Peterson is writing, and I'm decoding the words in his writing. So I hope this isn't confusing to you. Okay. This is what Jordan Peterson wrote. There are catastrophes lurking at the extremes of every moral continuum. Okay, and then I decoded catastrophes. See conscious at angel saint, her order present, heaven energies, present heaven energies. Okay, that's good. The angel saints' orders present the energies of heaven. She is conscious. That's why. Being conscious is being connected to heaven. Heaven. Heaven, energy, angel avenue. Okay, you got that? That's easy. Dr. Jordan B. Peterson, thinker. Thinkers. The inkers. Writers. The ink industry. Energy hers. Writing and publishing. That's what I do. She, writers, breasts her information. Get it off my chest. Transference of energy. Radha, her ad, her, R for her, AD for ad, her angel. Okay, so who is that? That's Eve, right? Yeah. The writer, Eve. Writers. Decode breaths. Be her energy as talk and share. That should be saints. ST is saints. Be her energy is saint, talk and share. Okay, breaths her it, energy hers. Her breaths it her energy. he information. Remember I told you that's Evangeline and Einstein. Information industry. The energy, hers decoded. She, S-H-E-R-S. S-H-E, she, R-S, Radhasamy, Lord of the Soul. Okay, that's power. She's Lord of the Soul. Energy, hers, writers, industry of writing, publishing, angels, talk and share, IT, information technology, IT, information transfer, via TV, magazines, and media. Children, like other human beings, this is Jordan Peterson writing, are not only good, they cannot be left to their own devices, untouched by society, and bloom into perfection. Even dogs must be socialized if they are to become acceptable members of the pack. And children are much more complex than dogs. This means that they are much more likely to go completely astray if they are not trained, disciplined, and properly encouraged. This means that it is not just wrong to attribute all the violent tendencies of human beings to the pathologies of social structures. It's wrong enough to be virtually backward. You see what he said is backward to think that what the pathologies of human beings are because of the social structures. The vital process of socialization prevents much harm and fosters much good. This is Jordan Peterson writing. Children must be shaped and informed, or they cannot thrive. This fact is reflected starkly in their behavior. Kids are utterly desperate for attention from both peers and adults because such attention, which renders them effective and sophisticated communal players, is virtually vitally necessary. Children can be damaged as much or more by a lack of incisive attention as they are by abuse, mental or physical. This is damage by omission rather than commission. So don't neglect your child. Pay attention to your child and talk to her, him or her. The ancient authors of the biblical story of Cain and Abel understood as well more than 20 centuries ago. They described murder as the first act of post-Edenic history, and not just murder, but fratricidal murder. Murder not only of someone innocent, but of someone ideal and good, a murder done consciously to spite the creator of the universe. Today's killers tell us the same thing in their own words. Note, they are copying the author's description of Cain's behavior as written in the Bible. Who would dare say this is not the worm at the core of the apple? But we will not listen. Okay, as far as what happened in the Garden of Eden, Cain loved his mother completely because Adam was an ape, and he beat her and raped her, and he didn't know how to treat a human woman. And Cain, when he became of age, like I said, loved her completely, and Adam got jealous and went crazy. And as far as Abel is concerned, Abel didn't want to stop breastfeeding, and his mother's breasts were bleeding and cracked, and it was quite painful because he was like 4 or 5 years old, and he didn't want to stop breastfeeding, and it really bothered Cain that Abel wouldn't stop breastfeeding and was hurting their mother. And one day he pulled Abel away, and he pulled so hard that it fell back and cracked Abel's skull, and that's how he died. Cain introduced chivalry, protecting the woman into the world. Rule 7. 12 rules for life. Pursue what is meaningful, full of meaning, not what is expedient. Her X, Rex, Tyrannosaurus. Energy die enter. Your energy dies when you enter the stage of a dinosaur. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Energy entered dies. Muhammad's words will get you killed. The Muslims are dinosaurs, dead for eternity. Muhammad's words will get you killed dead for eternity. Dead decoded. Defunct energy add. Extraterrestrial energy earn. I-sex tie. I-sex exit eye and touches passers-by. Good, talking about eye contact here. Good feelings are given out to everyone in vicinity or in their memory of his or her vicinity. Words in Muhammad Jordan Peterson's book, Why Owen Benjamin Turned Against Jordan Peterson, was because he picked up on the evil, the Muhammad part that's in him, that's in Jordan Peterson. He scattered mild red like mist that is chased by the rays. Her a yes. Yes, a her. Of the sun. Yeah. Mild red is a her of the sun, a daughter of the sun. Okay, and then Peterson says, overcome by its heat. Yesterday, January 3rd, 2018, this is written by me. When I left Pavel, the Saint, Geek Squad agent, at Best Buy and took a taxi back to the residence, St. Francis of Assisi, Robin Birdsong. There's a picture of Robin. Can you see it? It's a picture of her mother, Guru Nanak, Eve, Mild Red Songbird. Okay, now it's coming into focus. That's Robin. Robin was St. Francis of Assisi. Her mother, Eve, Guru Nanak. Yeah, I said that, okay. I saw the sun in the sky. Now remember, I'm sitting in this taxi, okay? And I saw the sun in the sky through the sunroof inside the taxi. He let me know I was still safely being watched over. Then he went behind the clouds. So he chased me he chased me, but he did not overcome me. He went behind the clouds after he let me know that I was being watched over. I was not alone. Muhammad is wrong. He never lets me be overcome by his heat. He either leaves my sight and goes behind the clouds, or he tells me to go while I stand fascinated by his glow. I nevertheless obey and walk away, trusting that he knows best estimate. B, energy of saint. Energy saint estimate climate. C, will I'm at 8 at energy mate. Material at terrestrial. Rest, her energy saint trial. She's free of arrogance, not defiant. as obedient as a good little 5-year-old with the conscience of a saint. Anything you say, my Lord, your wish is my command, is the behavior of the son's daughter, and the son, and to the son her brother, brought her a mighty long way. Old gospel song. He I man, her man, Cain, see Ann, Northeast, New York feast, Broadway's treat. I surrender to you, sweet Gorinda, starring Michael Bublé and videos of comparable stars. A Michelle Birdsong in New York City. Talk to you later.